Today I'll show you how to crochet this beautiful textile zipper pouch from start to finish. Hello everyone, welcome back to Hooked by Reds. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to crochet this beautiful textile zipper pouch from start to finish. This pouch is perfect for makeup, stationery, crochet hooks, cables, coins, or other everyday essentials. It's beginner friendly. It's a great gift idea. So I've made that size and I made this size. So one is smaller, the other one is bigger. So for today's tutorial, we are going to make the bigger size. So we'll need one ball of yarn. This is DK weight. It's 100 grams and it's shade color 026. We can call it mustard yellow. It's butterfly Zuri Dreams. You need a 3.75 millimeter hook. You need the zipper. We need a yarn needle. You need a yarn needle and then a scissors. My yarn needle doubles up as a sewing needle to sew in the zipper. Okay. To start this pouch, you would need to chain multiples of 4 plus 2. The 2 are the turning chains. I chained 38 for my foundation chain. Okay, so let's get started with the foundation chain. You start with a slip knot like that. We are going to work 38. That is 36 plus 2, a multiple of 4. If your zipper is longer than mine, you can just take measurements of your zipper, then chain a long chain as long as your zipper, then take the measurements to make sure it measures the same as your zipper, and at the same time it's 4 chains plus 2. Okay, so chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, that's 38. For first row, you chain half double crochet into the third chain from the hook. Okay, into the third chain from the hook, you put your first half double crochet. Okay, note I'm working on the back loops. It gives my work a clean finish, and we are going to do half double crochet all the way across. We'll have 36 half double crochets. Okay, make sure you count after every row. We are coming to the end. Of our first row. So this is our last chain. That's our first row. Okay, we'll start creating the texture now from the next row that I'll be showing you. I'm going to chain 2. That's my turning chain. For this row, the chain 2 does not count as an half double crochet, so we are going to put half double crochet in that first stitch. Okay, then to create the texture, we are going to skip 1 and work 2 half double crochets in this stitch here. So 2. Then we are going to yarn over, come back, and remember we skipped 1. Work a half double crochet in that skipped chain. Okay, let's repeat that. Yarn over, skip 1 half double crochet, and into the next one work 2 half double crochets, yarn over, come back into this one and work a half double crochet, and again skip 1, work 2 double crochets here, then back into this skipped chain and work half double crochet, yarn over, work 2 double crochets in there, come back here and repeat the same. So for this row we are going to work a skip 1, work 2 half double crochets, skip 1, work 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, yarn over, half double crochet into the skipped stitch. Yeah, skip 1 all the way to the end. So now you'll notice an interesting fact. Right now we are increasing, so for every 2 stitches we are making 3. Okay, so slowing it down, yarn over, work 2 half double crochets in that chain, in that stitch, yarn over, go back to the stitch that we skipped, work a half double crochet, then skip 1, repeat. So repeat all the way to the end. It works up really fast. Skip 1, work half double crochet, another half double crochet, then go back into that skipped chain, skipped stitch and work a half double crochet, then into this one work. We are not doing any chains in between. Then skip 1 into the last, work second last, just repeat the same. Then we are here at the last stitch, so here we are just going to work 1 half double crochet. So that's where we are at row 3. So going on to row 4. So row 4, for row 4 we are going to chain 2 and turn our work. So now this makes the right side, this is the wrong side of our work. So for row 4 we are going to skip this first one and work on top of these 2. So you're going to do half double crochet and another half double crochet, skip the twisted one, onto the bump, work on the ones that we put 2 together, only on the ones that we put 2 together. So that way this row reduces our stitches back to 36. So we are going to work all the way back, just half double crochets, no texture on this row. So here at the end we are going to work 2, that is 1 half double crochet, and then at the turning chain we are going to work another half double crochet. So that gives us 36. You see now how that texture comes up nicely. Okay, so for row 5 we are going to repeat row 3. So now from this point on we are only going to be repeating row 3 and row 4, row 3 and row 4, until we have our desired height. So for this one, it's worked in one rectangle. It's just one plain rectangle, then you fold it, crochet on the sides, and then you sew in the zipper. Okay, so I'll show you a repeat of row 3 and row 4. So I'll chain 2, turn my work. Remember, for row 3 we said this chain 2 doesn't count as a half double crochet, so we're going to work 1 half double crochet in that first half double crochet. Then we are going to skip 1, and into the next one we are going to work 2 half double crochets, and then come back and work a single half double crochet. Okay, skip 1, work 2 here, 1, 2, yarn over, go back, work in that skipped stitch 1 half double crochet. So go back, work half double crochet, if you understand patterns better, I am going to be posting this pattern in my Ravelry account by the same name, Hooked by Reds, so you can get it from there. Work 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, sorry, in the skipped stitch. So work 2 half double crochets there, go back there and work 1 half double crochet. So this is the last, the turning chain, so you work half double crochet. See, now it's expanded again, so we need now to bring it back inwards by only working half double crochets on this texturized stitches only. So we only work on these 2 and skip the middle one. So chain 2, for this repeat we don't put half double crochet in the first one. This chain 2 counts as a stitch. Work on top of the 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochets in the same space. So at the end we'll have 36. We'll have gone back to our 36 stitches. And please, if you recreate, remember to tag me in your recreation so I see what colors you have used. So subscribe, like and share this video. Now we are going to repeat the texturized row. Okay, so chain 1, chain 2, that's our turning chain. We are going to have half double crochet there, the first stitch. Then we are going to create the texture by doing 2 half double crochets, then an half double crochet in the skipped stitch, then repeat it all the way across. So let's continue working on this one. Skip 1, work 2 half double crochets, then go back in there and work a half double crochet, skip 1, work 2 half double crochets, go back there, work half double crochet. Okay, and like I said, a pattern will be up in my Ravelry account. Just go search Hooked by Reds. I already have 2 more patterns in my account. I have the Mawimbi top and the Bahari hat. Okay, chain 2, turn your work, work on top of the texturized stitches only. So we're going to repeat this until we have 11 inches. So I will see you when you have whatever length you're working on. Then I will show you how to fold, how to make sure the corners are neatly lined up, and then how to sew the sides and sew in the zipper. Okay, so I'll see you when you have your rectangle, and then I'll show you how to fold. So this is where we have. That's giving me 10 inches. I need it to get to 11 or at least 10.5. So I'm going to do another row, the non-textured row. So chain 2, then work on top of those 2 crochets, skipping the twisted crochet, the twisted half double crochet, sorry. Chain 2, we're going to do another texture row. So we're going to start with a half double crochet, then skip 1, and then work 2 half double crochets in there, then go back and work the stitch we had skipped, go back, work the stitch that we skipped. So skip 1, work 2 double crochet, 2 half double crochets. This is our second last row. If you're doing 36 stitches like me, for this textured row you will have 53 stitches. So chain 2, then we have to bring back that 53 to 36. Skip this twisted one and work at the top of these 2, the 2 that we were doing in the same stitch in the previous row. This is our last row. We are coming to the end of this row. Okay, this is our last half double crochet. Let's just pull out that, stretch it. You see how beautiful that, so cute. This is what we have made. It's a rectangle. We need to fold it like this. Okay, to make sure our corners are aligned, that's where now I get to use my stitch markers. Come, I need this corner here to align with this corner here. This corner with that corner. Okay, and then on this other side, I'll need this to line up with this one. So there we have our corner. This will be the bottom part of our pouch. So now we are going to join here. This one I want to use slip stitch. I'm going to do a slip stitch like that just to join. So now we are going to be slip stitching from here all the way to here. I will start right here and slip stitch. I'm just going in through the turning chains, especially where we turned, because that will give me uniformity on both sides. Like one side will not be lopsided. It's coming out very beautifully. I can feel it. I hope you can feel with me. This is the corner, and then we slip stitch there, pull out and tighten that one, and then here is where my scissors comes in. We are going to snip that one. So for this other side, we're going to turn and we are going to work the slip stitch on this side. You get this side and then on this side, so that way it looks very balanced. So we start with a slip knot. Okay, then we'll come here right where we have our stitch marker, and we are going to introduce our slip knot to the project, right? And then grab the yarn and close it like that. Once that's done, we'll start again. Remember, we've already aligned, so we're going to slip stitch right there, another slip stitch. That's the last one. We pull, and then we're going to snip it, and then we're going to close it like that. Okay, now tell me you don't love this one. Let's just flip it, and then flip it, and see when you align how it comes out, very neatly aligned. Okay, this is what we have now before we block. This is before we block. Now before we get to the zipper, I like to weave in my ends. This is what we have without any ends to weave in, and I love it. You can literally even carry it like that. Nobody will know. People will think it's style, isn't it? Looks like style to me, but I prefer the textured side. So this is the inside of our pouch. This is the zipper that we need to weave in. This is the zipper. This is the right side. So I need my zipper to go all the way to the end. So now I need to start sewing it in from this side. Now see, we've turned it to the right side. Okay, so now I'll grab my sewing needle, this one. Okay, so I try to get it as close as possible to the edge, and then the other reason why I love my needle, it will almost go halfway before I have to pull it out for the second run. So you can pull that. We can do this. We just have to pull it slowly until it pulls through. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's just the two strand part that's giving me so much trouble. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, let's pull again. Okay, open it. This is what we have. So now I'm going to turn my work and work the other side the same exact way that I've worked this side. So what I do here at the end, I will pick the top stitch and stitch it up. That's just how I like to do my zippers, like that. So it looks like it starts somewhere in the middle. Then I'm going to do the same thing here. But now to get there, I'll need to do a repeat of what I have done in the previous sewing in. So I'll first put my needle in there. Wherever we went under, we're going to go over. Okay. Let me pull in this end. I need to sew it in. Okay, let's try this. See? Once I block it, it's going to be such a beautiful purse. So let me know if there are any improvements I can make. Okay, and that's it. Your pouch is complete. I hope you enjoyed making this unique textured zipper pouch with me. If you followed along, I would love to see your finished project. So don't forget to tag me on Instagram at HookedByReds. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next crochet project. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crocheting!